Hello, InterVarsity partners. My name's Evan Deweese. I am the president of the Binghamton InterVarsity chapter. And this weekend, since Thursday, we went to Ambition 2025, which is a conference in Colorado based on just evangelism and the calling of being sent by Jesus. So, yeah, it was a great weekend. I had a lot of fun, and I'd just like to share a little story with you that I experienced at Ambition, which at the start of our trip, as we were driving to the airport, one of my friends asked me, what is something that you want to take away from this conference? And I was just sitting there thinking for a little bit, and I came to the conclusion that all I wanted was to hear the voice of God. Like, I wanted to intentionally listen to the voice of God. So going into this conference, I had been surrounded by a lot of noise, if you can call it that, just like distractions, things that just get in the way of my personal relationship with God. And I went in this conference just looking for silence to listen and hear the voice of God. So each day we had time there were these sessions that were, a lot of them were focused on hearing the voice of God and what is our response to that. So it was revealed to me by other people and God that He wanted me to just take the small baby steps and set aside all distractions and replace those distractions with new habits that will just help me exponentially grow in my faith. And it was just really great. So what I had learned is that our response to hearing the voice of God is obedience. We are called to be obedient to the voice of God. And the last day we were in Colorado, we went to a ramen shop for lunch. It was so good, so good. And thank you again for your donations, because it helped pay for not only the trip, but the food that we got to eat, which was just amazing. And while we were at that ramen shop, I was overwhelmed by the voice of God saying, tell your waitress that she is so loved, that I hear her and that I see her. And I spent about 30 minutes in just like thought and like prayer, where I was just, God, like, I know this is you telling me to do this. Please help me. Like, give me the courage to go up to this woman and tell her, because I knew that I had to be obedient, especially after this weekend. And I went up to her and I told her, and she responded with, I really needed to hear that. So it was just great. And I thank you once again so much for all of your donations, because if it weren't for you guys, I may have not even gone to this conference. So yes, God bless each and every one of you. I thank you once again.